real quick, y'all. I just want to say something real quick. I just want to let you know. Remember the movie in the Matrix when Morpheus told Neo, he said that the people, the populace, the population, they are the very minds that we're trying to save. But he also said that if anybody that has not been unplugged from the beast, from the Matrix system, they are still a part of the program. So therefore, if you're still a part of the program, that means you're still attached to this machine. So like, okay, well, what do you mean then? How can you know if somebody's still attached to the machine? Through religion, through politics. If you still believe in that they're going to put a president in there that's going to save you. If you still believe that, somebody's going to come and appear out the sky and save you. You know, all these belief systems, everything basically that they taught you and that they raised you up on, that makes you still attached to the machine, to the Matrix machine. So it's very imperative for you to detach. I got somebody, hold on. So what I'm saying is, it's very imperative and very important for you to detach completely from the beast's agenda, the beast's system. Because remember, Morpheus told Neo that this is a sentient program and that these bots can be infiltrated on site. Okay? On site. So you got to take that into consideration when you out here talking to these bots. You know what I'm saying? They can be hacked on site. But at the same time, these are the very minds that we're trying to save. Will we be successful at it? Probably not. You see what I'm saying? It's like when you look at these NPCs and these bots, their job is to fight for the Matrix. Even though when Morpheus told him, he said, these are the very minds that we're trying to save. But at the same time, these minds out here will do anything to protect the Matrix system, even though the Matrix system is against them. But that's how blind and deaf, dumb, and blind and under mind control that they are in. You see what I'm saying? So you got to take that into consideration. I know y'all see the geese, the geese had a field day out here on the track. So take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? You be like, man, why you out here, you talk to these bots? But like, why are you protecting a system that's out to destroy you? Why? I'm going to give you the reason why. Number one, ignorance. Number two, fear. Number three, money. You see what I'm saying? And there's many others. 4, influence. You can keep it going. Pride. 5, you can keep it going. But I just wanted to give you a couple as an example to let you know that these are the reasons why these bots, NPCs, whom you call people, are protecting this matrix. The reason why is because of that. You know what I mean? So they're keeping the grass nice and trim. They pay big money for that. That's the baseball field over there. I'm gonna show y'all, this is the track field out here. You know what I'm saying? Out here in C-Town. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down. But anyway, I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know that this is because it don't make sense. But like, why are y'all folk so ignorant and so blind to the point where you would basically crucify your savior? And that's the funny thing about this situation, is that these same people, or these bots or NPCs, what you consider to be people or whatever, they're waiting on a savior that they have no idea who this savior is. Because when I read the Bible, I don't see Jesus. I don't read about Jesus being who these people, these bots, try to basically, give an example of, you know what I'm saying, or describe, like, Jesus is nothing compared to like what my mom had taught me, or what the pastors and everybody them preached. Jesus was a targeted individual. He wasn't like how these people trying to make it seem like he was just, out here, being sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever notice why preachers never talk about why Jesus went in there and turned the tables over when he found out that it became a den of thieves? You know what I'm saying? It was gambling. They was probably doing human trafficking in there. Ain't no telling. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what they was doing. It wasn't just about gambling, or just about maybe they was worshiping false deities or whatever. They probably was gang stalking. They probably was doing all types of crazy stuff. And Jesus went in there and turned that place upside down. So y'all trying to turn my father's house into the den of thieves. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand. You got to understand what's really going on. Jesus was a targeted individual, and these same people that's out here gang stalking you, they are the predecessors of the people that gang stalked Jesus back in that time. Even if it was just to say, okay, Jesus was a fictitious character, but perhaps there was somebody that played that role. I don't know why my boots keep coming loose. I done tied this joint like 3 times, double tied it too. You see what I'm saying? So these same people out here that's talking about they waiting on Jesus and that Jesus is their savior, they're gang stalking you, and they're the ones that crucified Jesus. So like I said, the mind control is far beyond our comprehension. And you got to understand that. You have to understand that. So these NPCs are delusional, because at the same time, you talking about you waiting on Jesus to come and save you, but you have the same energy that these beast people had when they nailed Jesus to the tree or hung him on a tree, Acts 5. You see what I'm saying? They slew and hung on a tree. You have the same energy that they had towards me. So, like I said, man, these people, they're just heavily under mind control. And I can't break the spell. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to talk to God, because, hey, as far as I'm concerned, God put these people under mind control in Romans 1. Paul said it. Since they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God has given them up to in a reprobate mind. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you got to go ahead and talk to God and tell God to wake these bots up. Because DB can't do it. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So only thing I can do is wake myself up and wake up anybody that want to be woke. If you don't want to be woke, I can't do nothing for you, man, like Flavor Flav. I can't do nothing for you, man. This is an inside job, okay? You got to want this. You got to want this life. Being woke ain't easy. And that's another thing, too. When it comes down to all these so-called chosen people, everybody act like they want to be chosen. And they talking all this crap, talking about they 144 and all this stuff. But you really don't want to be that. Do you really want to be a 144? You just talking. You know what I'm saying? You know what you got to go through to be a 144? You know what I'm saying? People don't even like getting up, going to work. So if you 144, majority of 144, we got some bots coming. They coming. So majority of the 144 probably don't even have a job. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really chosen, if you really on this mission, dawg, they're going to do whatever it takes to make your life down here a living hell. You know what I'm saying? Unless you really doing your spell work and, putting it, because you down here thinking, you down here. That's why a lot of y'all, Jesus folk out here getting you behind whip, because, y'all just relying on that. So that's all I wanted to say, man. All I want to say is the reason why these people or these bots or these NPCs won't wake up, because God has put them on a reprobate mind, and their consciousness is seared with a hot iron. I think that's in 1st or 2nd Timothy or something. You see what I'm saying? So you can't even get through. You can sit here and show these people, you know what I'm saying, eyewitness account and everything. You can sit here and show them. You can see him showing what the government is doing. You can show them what these presidents has done to people in the past, present, and right now, and doing it in the future. You could show them that. You could show them books. I done show people books that I bought. When people try to tell me that gang stalking don't exist, I done show them books that I got. I'm like, you telling me that gang stalking don't exist, but I got 4 to 5 books about gang stalking, and then at the same time, you can go online and order some more. At the same time, this lady right here, she's staring. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even gonna put you on camera, babe. I wasn't gonna do it, but you just, you know, you were all in my business, all in my face. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I just want to say, you know, I just want to tell y'all that this is what's going on. The mind control is heavy, dog, because it don't make no sense for you to see all the crime and all the criminal activities that's going on in the world. You see that the presidential stuff, all the candidates and all the politicians, all for self. You know, they're not. Ain't nobody trying to help nobody. And if you want to keep on believing that, somebody gonna get in office and make a difference, then you're blue pill. You still attached to the matrix. You still think somebody gonna crack open the sky. You blue pill. You wasting time. All this time while you waiting on somebody, you could be using this time to better yourself, because that's what it's all about. It's all about me, myself, and I. You got to put in the work. Just like being out here on this track field. If you want to be the next Usain Bolt, you got to put in the work. You think somebody in the sky gonna come and just touch you on your head and say, okay, you're fast like Usain Bolt? Like, y'all live in a fairy tale world. Even though I know that this world is a fairy tale, but trust me, it ain't that easy down here. One thing about this place down here, you gotta put in work. Ain't nothing gonna get done unless you put in some work. You ain't gonna get no muscles unless you put in work. You know, you got people out here now, they trying to shoot up, they trying to do steroids and not work out. They thinking that steroids gonna get you like that. It's not like that, dog. Steroids is just an enhancer. You see what I'm saying? You still got to go in and put in that work. Them cats that you see all muscle bound up, yeah, they was on the juice, but they still put in that work. Ronnie Coleman, they was working out about 6-7 hours a day, 6-7 days out the week, eating crazy 10-15 meals a day. So you still got to put in that work. You can't just rely. Steroids is not no magical solution. Okay, and it's the same. I'm just using it as an example. As he was saying with, you know, just believing in Jesus. You be thinking that, all I got to do is pray in Jesus and everything is all right. That's not true. If that was true, if that was the case, then your gang stalking would have been stopped years ago. You praying to Jesus, you praying to Yahweh Shai and all this stuff, and you still getting targeted, you still getting gang stalked, and it ain't stopped. It ain't stopped at all. So you got to ask yourself, like, do I want to continue to just do this? Or do I want to go work with something that's going to really, really work? Because this program is sinister. This program is for real. This program we're not playing around. These people are actually out here trying to harm you, trying to take you out. And they're getting paid to do it. And you out your mind if you're not trying to seek revenge. You just going to let this slide? Not me. Not me, player. So with that being said, y'all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We out.